What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Israel. You're watching Invest with Izzy. Thank you for tuning in. And guys, I am so very sorry for being away for so long. I was just been super busy. Guys, I have a full-time job still, so I do this, in my spare time. I had a lot of things to get through, and the biggest part is I couldn't get any studio time in. Um, Mainly also because I was on vacation for part of actually last weekend. So yeah, a whole lot to talk about today. But I'm gonna try to cram everything real quick in because my studio time is almost up too. So, but yeah, before we get into the video, I gotta take my sip of my water. That's gonna be tradition now. So yeah, no, I'm really excited for this video. But it's not gonna be all sunshine and rainbows today because a lot of negativity happened. A lot of negative things happened this weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't control it. No one seen it really coming. It was just all kind of like one, two, three, four, five. Like in no time, everything just happened right after each other in a chain reaction. So, without further ado, let's jump into my main points. So, point number one, unfortunately, I did lose a lot of money this weekend because, guys, to be honest, almost no one could foresee this situation happening over the weekend. And before I get into, the money I lost and things like that and how I didn't prevent it, I'm just going to explain what happened. The main thing was that Japan, after I think about 30 years, has increased their interest rates. And for the longest time, they had 0% interest loans. So people could borrow free money from the government or private places and just go and invest it, in the U.S. stock market for the most part, right? In gold, silver, things like that. But since now they raised the interest rate, even though it's a little bit of interest, it still triggered so much selling because you got to think about it. Let's say I borrowed $10,000 5 years ago, and there's zero interest, and I've like made so much money on it, right? And then now the bank is like, hey, now your interest rate is 5% a year. What I would do is I would sell what I need and then pay that loan off so I don't have to pay the interest. And that's exactly what the whole basically globally people thought about. Okay, this is what's gonna happen, and this is on a way bigger scale because you're thinking about companies, individuals, right? Hedge funds, retirement funds in Japan. So it created a whole chain reaction, and that's basically what triggered a big sell-off in the markets. And so that brings me to my point. For me, I had a lot of money in crypto. Well, I still do. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but actually, what I'm trying to say is the 1K to 10K challenge, guys, for right now is temporarily on pause because I lost everything in that account, unfortunately. I was too high leveraged up for that situation. But under any normal circumstance, I would have definitely survived. Like we had a big flash crash, and unfortunately, the majority of the crash happened in crypto because crypto is 24/7, and it couldn't happen in the stock market. So it also happened in the stock market, guys. We're gonna go into a chart that I'm gonna show you just how volatile that those few days were, from about Thursday to Monday, which is just crazy, guys. A sell off in like everything, even not Elon Musk, but Warren Buffett sold like most of, or if not all of his Apple shares, which is about 200 billion, and that just it triggers a chain reaction. When you see the richest people selling, that that's a in a way bad sign because they have a lot of connects. You got to think about it, guys. They have a lot of connects, and they have a lot of people that can tell them what's about to happen. Let's say Donald Trump is about to win the election, and he already knows. And before they say it to the public, obviously word's gonna get out behind the scenes and some of these people already know, so they can get ahead of the game, and that's how they are able to beat us in a lot of these ways. So things like that, it's just crazy. Unfortunately for us, the average investor that's not like a billionaire or multi-hundred millionaires or a decamillionaire, we're not really in these rooms, unfortunately. So we got to play it by ear, play it by news, and that's what happened. It just came out of nowhere like a thief in the night, and it just blew up all our accounts. I've seen so many people like lose so much money from last week to about Monday, earlier this week, and you're not alone, right? If you've lost a lot of money, you're not alone. But we're gonna get through this, guys. I'm never gonna quit on crypto. If there's one thing I'm never gonna quit on, is this investing stuff. Because for me personally, I'm not trying to brag, guys. I'm not down overall, like from what I invested in the start of the year. I'm still up, but for the 1K to 10K challenge that I started on this channel, unfortunately, I lost all that money. It's okay. It was just house money. It was money that I made from my other trades of my main account. But I will resume. I'm telling you guys, I will resume this 1K to 10K challenge. You just have to wait up, and I'm gonna re-up that money and put it back in the account, because I want to really. I really learned a lot of lessons, guys, and even me that's been investing for 5 years can learn a lot of lessons. You always will, just like in your career, or you play sports, or your music, right? You always will learn the more you mature. So it's never too late to learn, and as long as you get one step closer to perfection, that's okay. But you'll never be perfect. So with that being said, also, guys, yeah, like I said, I'm sorry for not posting so consistently. I'm really trying to get back to the one post a week, at least for now. But like I said, I have a full-time job and all that, so I try to post when I can. So without further ado, we're gonna jump into the internet here, and we're gonna go over some charts. Alright, guys, so as you can see, I'm in Bitcoin right now. We see that it flash crashed right here, but we're still in this descending channel right here. But as you can see, honestly, when I seen this reject and we were going back down, I was like, oh, we're in big trouble, especially if we cross the midline. At least if we were to bounce in some type of range right here, and then we finally broke out again. But I do think this next leg up, we're gonna break out. Unfortunately, that just didn't happen from the last one, but I just didn't want to sell, because I thought we'd just stop right here and then bounce back up. But because of Japan, everything just went to nothing. Like it just sucks. So everything follows Bitcoin. So we just want to watch Bitcoin. I think it'll break out at least after the 14th of August. Don't expect a breakout before then, in my opinion. All right, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinions and what I think is going to happen, and for entertainment purposes only. Consult your own financial advisor for any financial decisions. All right, so as we can see, we're in this descending channel. Some may call it a bull flag, whatever it is. When this breaks out, we're gonna fly. All right, we're gonna fly real high with the birds in the sky. Yeah, with the bird in the sky. Yep. I'm rapping right now. I'm rapping because I'm in the zone right now, and I don't have much time. I have a few minutes, so I gotta make this quick because I don't want to record part 2 of this video. So anyways, the volatility index. This is an index that can show you how volatile the U.S. stock market is. Just the U.S. market in general is. Look at this. Look at this. That's the highest volatility since August 2020. Since August 2020. So that just shows you this was a major event that no one would have seen, and it sucked, guys. It sucks. It sucks. It very much sucks. But another thing I want to show you guys, dog with fat. Even though this is one of the coins that got liquidated, I'm not a big meme coin guy, but dog with hat is the top meme coin of the cycle. It's always outpacing the other ones. Ondo, this is a good price to buy. Solana is always ripping way more than Ethereum or any of the other ones. So Solana is looking good. Chainlink, it's a lagger, but eventually it'll come back up, guys. Don't sleep on this one. So the last thing I want to go over is this one says Bank of China sends dovish signal after rate hike spurred market meltdown. So what's this? This is basically talking about the Bank of China the Bank of Japan, once they hiked up the interest rates, it affected the market for a meltdown. But it's a dovish signal. I don't know what they mean by that. But this, okay, so basically, this other article also I wanted to show. I'm sorry I'm rushing through this, but I don't have too much time. Okay, so what is a carry trade? A carry trade, I want to tell you guys, it's like when you get a loan or get some money, and then you put it into something else to flip that money, right? So this is what Japan was doing. A lot of Japanese people from Japan, right? They were, getting this cheap money from the government, free money, literally, with zero interest, because it just made their economy and their dollar stronger. So that's what they were doing. They're getting these loans basically for free, and they were just flipping it right away. So that's what they were doing, guys. That's literally what they're doing. A cash and carry trade. That's it. So yeah, on July 31st, Japan raised interest rates from 0.1 to 0.25. So 24 basis rate hike. So it's not crazy, but it is when you're talking about a lot of money, and that's what affects the markets like crazy. So without further ado, guys, that's all I can give you guys today. It is a Thursday. I still got work tomorrow, but we are gonna continue on this very soon. Thank you for tuning in, and I will continue the 1K to 10K challenge. I promise you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. And at the end of the day, you gotta remember, when I started this whole journey of crypto and all that stuff, I didn't expect perfection. If you're expecting perfection, just don't do anything in life, because nothing's perfect. Your job's not perfect. Your house is not perfect. Your career is not perfect. Your sports career wasn't perfect in high school, right? Your grades weren't perfect in high school. There's no one who ever got 100% their whole life. Stop expecting perfection. This was a mistake, a bump in the road. I was getting too confident. I was up 50% in like 1 month, and I thought I could fly. So it's okay. And I want to be 100% transparent on this channel, to where I don't hide anything. I'm not here to be Mr. Perfect. I'm here to show you guys my journey. And that's why I created really the channel, and to help you guys also learn about crypto. But I do want to continue the challenge, like I said. So I'll be very transparent with you guys always. So thanks so much for tuning in. And my name is Israel. You're watching Invest with Izzy. Just like that, I'm gone. Peace.